I have noticed some posters across the transport network across London about an outbreak of Rat Lungworm amongst slugs and snails, and I noticed that we don't actually have an outbreak strategy in our biodiversity strategy, and I was trying not to mention the C word because we've gone most of the meeting without mentioning that awful thing, but I was just wondering, do we actually have an outbreak strategy to manage things like rat lungworm across our borough, because apparently a lot of dogs have been infected. A lot of dogs have been infected by this recently, and it's actually it's a huge risk to human beings as well. So I was just wondering if we did have some an outbreak strategy at somewhere down the system.
I'm sure our public health colleagues have got outbreak strategies as they deployed in response to the pandemic. Whether they're specific to the rat lungworm, did you say, councillor Olad? I'm afraid I don't know, and I'd say that's beyond our role for the biodiversity work.
I just wanted to say, just in case anybody in this room or out there watching on the web is really worried about catching lungworm from slugs, it's actually dogs that catch lungworm from slugs, and the advertising is aimed at getting people to vaccinate their dogs against lungworm, and it's because there are lots more dogs since lockdown that there's an bigger outbreak. And of course the other thing that people with dogs need to do is clear up after their dogs, because I won't go into too much detail, but there's a life cycle of how the lungworm gets from the dogs to the slugs and back again. So clean up after your dog and get them vaccinated is the answer.